Hello, hello, rockers. Here we are with a new session. Here we got Enola Holmes the movie number one. hmm, But we are dealing with writing a review. Okay, this film, amazing film. I loved it. This was, broadcasted in 2020. This was the premiere year. Yes, and then it was a success. And now in 2026, we've got number three already. So let's see how to deal with a review, okay? Shall we continue? Let's go. So, writing a film review or a movie review. Yes, we'll talk about different connectors, okay? So, the process for a film review. Let's jump into it. So, the writing process for a film review. A good review is more than a summary. Yes, it tells the reader what the film is about, it gives you an opinion and supports that opinion with reasons. Okay, so while watching, write down or take notes about main characters, the setting in place, setting in time, the plot. Plot in Spanish is argumento, okay, the story, themes, favorite scenes, acting, music, visual effects, what you liked or disliked about it, and your final impression. Yes, to give a recommendation. Very good. Okay, so organize your ideas in step two. A simple review follows this structure: introduction, title, genre, director, main actors, one personal opinion or general opinion. Hmm, Okay, so we've got a simple review. Follow this structure: plot summary, brief description, no spoilers. Please, no spoilers in the review. All right, this is regarding the plot summary, plot argumento, the storyline. All right, and also the evaluation, what to discuss: characters, acting, story, music, costumes. I love that. The setting, the message, the pacing of the movie. Okay. And we also have a recommendation. Who should watch it? Give a rating. That's very important. I love that. Yes? Good. So let's check some useful linking words. They are graded. Van a estar nivelados. Level A. Estas son las que tendría que manejar ya el A2, A1, A2. And, but, because, also, then. Let's jump on to B1. However, although, in my opinion, first, finally, igualmente los rockers here ya desde el primer nivel usan estas. Así que very good. My claps to you. B2. Moreover, on the other hand, esa se puede combinar con on the one hand, on the other hand, por un lado, por el otro. Despite, therefore, overall. Good. And level C1, C2, ya more advanced proficiency. Nevertheless, arguably, admittedly, consequently, furthermore, ultimately. Montón de adverbs, man. Very good. Now, useful opinion expressions. Let's see. Level A2. I like. My favorite character is. It's interesting. I recommend it. B1. I really enjoyed. The best part is. The story is exciting. Tienen un montón de adjectives, okay? Level B2. The film successfully blah blah blah. One strength is the director creates blah blah blah. C1, C2. The narrative explores. The cinematography reinforces. The film challenges. The screenplay offers. Good. All right. So now that you are practicing, we'll read some examples. Yes, again, they are graded for you to practice and to check what phrases you can incorporate. Yes. So we need input in order to get our own output. So by reading them, you will get a lot of ideas. So, the title is Enola Holmes, a Fun Mystery. This is an A2 review. Enola Holmes is an adventure and mystery film. The main character is Enola, Sherlock Holmes' younger sister. One day, her mother disappears, so Enola travels to London to find her. I liked this movie because it is exciting and funny. Enola is brave, smart, and independent. She solves many problems by herself. También puede ser on her own. I also liked the beautiful clothes and old buildings. The story is easy to follow, although there are some surprising moments. The ending is satisfying and makes you want to watch another adventure. I recommend this film to teenagers and families because it is entertaining and full of action. Good. Now, big one, 180 words. A clever detective story. Enola Holmes tells the story of Sherlock Holmes' younger sister, who sets out to discover why her mother suddenly disappears. During her journey, she meets Viscount Tewkesbury and becomes involved in a dangerous political conspiracy. One of the strongest aspects of the film is Millie Bobby Brown's performance. She plays Enola as an intelligent, determined, and humorous young woman. The film also includes exciting chases, interesting mysteries, and beautiful Victorian settings. Although the story is sometimes predictable, it remains entertaining because of the fast pace and the chemistry between the characters. The costumes and music help create an authentic atmosphere. In my opinion, the movie sends an important message about believing in yourself and challenging society's expectations. Overall, Enola Holmes is an enjoyable family film that combines mystery, adventure, and history. I love it. B2. A modern heroine in Victorian England. Enola Holmes successfully reinvents the traditional detective story by placing Sherlock Holmes' young sister at the center of the narrative. Rather than simply solving a mystery, Enola embarks on a journey of self discovery while confronting the rigid gender expectation of Victorian society. The screenplay balances suspense, humor, and emotional depth. Millie Bobby Brown delivers an energetic performance that makes Enola both relatable and inspiring. Henry Cavill presents a more compassionate version of Sherlock Holmes, while Helena Bonham Carter leaves a lasting impression despite her limited screen time. Sure. Visually, the film is stunning. The costumes, the architecture, and cinematography immerse viewers in 19th century England. Furthermore, the frequent breaking of the fourth wall creates a direct connection between Enola and the audience, making the storytelling more engaging. Fascinating. A modern heroine in Victorian England, yes. Although some plot twists are easy to predict, the film maintains its momentum through well choreographed action scenes and witty, intelligent dialogue. More importantly, it addresses themes such as female empowerment, identity, education, and political reform without becoming overly didactic. Overall, Enola Holmes is far more than a simple detective adventure. It's an entertaining coming of age story that celebrates intelligence, independence, and courage while introducing younger audiences to important historical issues. Now, reimagining detective fiction through a feminist lens. Enola Holmes offers a refreshing reinterpretation of Arthur Conan Doyle's literary universe by shifting the focus away from the legendary detective and towards a protagonist whose greatest strength lies not only in her deductive reasoning, but also in her refusal to conform to Victorian social conventions. Rather than functioning merely as a mystery, the film operates simultaneously as a coming of age narrative, a political commentary, and a celebration of female agency. Enola's investigation into her mother's disappearance gradually evolves into a broader exploration of identity, autonomy, and systemic inequality. Consequently, every puzzle she solves represents another challenge to the patriarchal structures surrounding her. Sina. So, Millie Bobby Brown's charismatic performance anchors the film with remarkable confidence. Her direct conversation with the audience, yes, breaking the fourth wall, establish an intimate relationship that transforms viewers into active participants in the investigation. Meanwhile, Harry Bradbeer employs dynamic editing, vibrant cinematography, and carefully designed costumes to recreate Victorian England without sacrificing accessibility for contemporary audiences. The screenplay deserves particular praise for integrating themes of women's suffrage, vieron el voto femenino, education, class privilege, and political reform into an adventure that remains consistently entertaining. Although certain narrative developments rely on familiar conventions, the emotional authenticity of the characters compensates for occasional predictability. And last but not least, perhaps the film's greatest achievement lies in its ability to redefine heroism. Intelligence is portrayed not as cold calculation, but as empathy, curiosity, resilience, and moral courage. Enola succeeds because she observes, questions, adapts, and refuses to accept the limitations imposed upon her by society. Ultimately, Enola Holmes transcends the conventions of detective fiction. It becomes an engaging reflection on independence, social progress, and personal freedom, while inviting audiences to reconsider whose stories deserve to occupy the center of history. As both an entertaining adventure and a thoughtful social commentary, it stands as one of the most inventive family films of recent years. Totally agreed. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, there you are. This is one of the ways you can rock your English, talking about excellent movies, writing reviews. Okay, this is important in your incorporating new ideas. Yes, when talking about it. I mean, now that we've got Enola Holmes 3 already on Netflix, yeah, on the platform Netflix, on Netflix platform, it's good that you can number one rewind a little and to remember because this was the movie. This one was premiered in 2020, 6 years ago. So it's good for us to go back to it, check, yes, and as usual, I mean, okay, as we always say, incorporate lots of ideas for you to be able to write, to talk about it. Okay? So remember that you can join us. Our Instagram is English Zone Rocks. You know that? I don't know why it's broken. So, are you ready to rock it? We're here and we wait for you. Okay? So send us a message if you need anything. If you have a question, don't hesitate to ask. We are open. We have, remember, book clubs, conversation clubs, yes, and different classes for individual people or group classes that we like enjoying. Okay? And obviously, this is for advanced English as well. But it was great. I hope you could reach the end of it. Yeah, and to learn a lot. So stay curious, stay hungry, stay curious, and stay tuned for more pieces of information like this. Okay? So, ace your writing skills, boost them, improve them, okay? Enhance them. Miren todos los verbos que tienen ahí, okay? Bueno, keep on rocking it. Bye.